The original PlayStation is not short on fighting games. With Tekken launching back in 1995, it really showed off the 3D capabilities the console could achieve. Street Fighter moved into the third dimension as well with its EX series. Dead or Alive was released, Soul Edge, the list goes on. There is a trinity of PS1 fighting games that I will always play and never get tired of. Those games are Bloody Roar, Evil Zone, and Sidekick Force. Of these three games, Evil Zone is by far my favourite. Created by Yuke's Future Media creators in 1999, shortly before they went on to make every WWE game for the next 20 years, Evil Zone was an anime-inspired 3D fighting game with a focus on simple controls for quick, flashy combat. Featuring several different game modes ranging from story, survival, two-player versus, and practice. This was common practice for fighting games at the time. Long before online play, games needed more than an arcade mode for longevity, and boy does this game provide. Included as extra features are pages upon pages of backstory for each individual character and world building. Even though this is a single game, there's no series to stand in front of. The backstories for each character go so in depth that they could have their own game, just to really do them justice. There are 9 characters available from the start, with 1 secret character to unlock. The character designs are all incredibly varied. There are no clones or palette swaps here. Looking at you, Street Fighter. Unlike a lot of fighting games, it doesn't really matter who you pick, as all characters have the exact same moveset, which would seem boring for a fighting game, but is in this control scheme that allows the combat to look like an actual anime battle instead of just regular fighting. This universal control scheme makes completing the game with every character easier, making your choice aesthetic over how you control them. Most fighting games use several buttons, and when using combinations, unleash devastating attacks and combos. Not the case for Evil Zone. You attack with the triangle button and block with the square button. That's it. That's all you need to go kick some anime ass. Pressing a direction with the attack button will make your character do different attacks. These vary from direct attacks to holds or throws, each with some great camera work to really show off the action. Should your opponent sidestep, you can double tap with your forward attack and it changes the move slightly from direct to side attacks. Down attacks have 3 different attacks depending on your distance. Close range activates a physical throw, mid-range gets you in close with a bit of pizzazz, and long range is the most showy, including orbital frames shooting lasers from space and fairy friends rushing in to assist. Holding down the attack button charges up to 3 power stocks. These can be used to overcharge direct attacks, different for each character but limited to either up, forward or back attacks, or if you press back and attack twice, you activate your character's special attack. These are the longest animations, and if used to finish your opponent, are even longer to watch, like an indulgent view for winning the match. Story mode has a unique twist with its anime style. The story mode is presented as an anime series with slightly less Naruto running, with episode titles and each character narrating an intro and outro between fights.
Hello, I'm Setsuna. Karen and I managed to win our first battle in Ipreseru and realized how vulnerable we had become. However, we must go on fighting. I wish I could blame that on a fate.
Setsuna, don't forget I'm here for you. Don't try to hide your weakness from me.
Thank you, Karen. You are right. I'm not stronger. I remain as I am. Coming up next is Guardian Angel Setsuna, Act 2, Willfulness. Karen, I'm counting on you.
The voice acting for having a great
You're
choice
so
for cast
sweet,
is dubbed
Setsuna.
terribly, which I think lends to its charm.
No, I'm just feeling good about things.
There is unfortunately no Japanese dub, however we do have voice acting royalty with John St. John, Lani Minella, and most notably, Paul Eading. The Anime House, AIC, did all of the animated cutscenes, which explains the quality. It's just a shame that they're pretty short or covered with credits. If you haven't heard of AIC, then you haven't heard of Tenchi Muyo, Oh My Goddess, El Hazard, Armitage 3, so many more, I could go on. They only went on and made Persona 3 and Persona 4 movies. This game came out in May of 1999. I got this shortly after my 16th birthday. I first played it on the official PlayStation demo disc number 49 and immediately fell in love with its tacky charm. From the anime intro to the easy to handle combat, this game is everything you would want from a simple entry level fighter. The encyclopedic backstory, world building and character art is so rich, and anime nut like myself keeps coming back for more. Seriously, I could write full canon stories for each character with the reference material supplied in this game. I personally love this game. Kea is my namesake whenever I go to name a character in a video game. I would love for Yuke's to revisit, perhaps even remaster this game. There's a wealth of story and characters that could be used for so much, the potential is there. Being a 3D game during the 32-bit era, the graphics are a little choppy. The game manages to make the anime style work. Each character stands out with flowing garments and hair. There's also a few nice transparency effects used. The soundtrack is expertly made, taking inspiration from several types of anime, so each character has their own individuality. The sound effects wouldn't sound out of place in Dragon Ball Z or Naruto. The voice acting is never in sync, which can be a pain at times. Simple to control, fun to play, and hectic when the difficulty increases. Each attack is a treat to watch, especially the power stock attacks. With plenty of game modes, local multiplayer, and the encyclopedia to go through, there are good few hours of fun to be had. Each character has an extra costume to unlock, and once you unlock Ii Hadoka, you get to play through her own story as well, which she narrates just like every other character. This game is for the anime fans. I give this 4 out of 5.